Hello everyone, my name is Prasanna Gajare. I am a first year student at IIM Trichy. This video is a part of knowledge sharing about different aspects of Indian economy. In this video, I'll take you through a brief snapshot of economy of Mumbai city, which is located in Maharashtra. So before going towards the economy, let us look at the history of Mumbai. Mumbai was formed and has grown as a conglomerate of seven islands along the west coast of India. Uh, the early settlers on these islands were the Bodhis, Marathi fishing community. Um, subs- the Mauryan Empire was the first to take control of this island, and later the other dynasties such as the Chalukyas, the Satavahanas, Aviras, Konkan Mauryas, all these ruled before Silharas took control over it. The islands were later governed by the Gujarat Sultanate from 1391 to 1534. Uh, it Later these islands went under Portuguese possession after a treaty of Basin was signed between the Portuguese and the Gujarat Sultanate. It was this time when the Portuguese named it as Bombay, which means good bay in Portuguese. In 1661, the Portuguese monarchy transferred control of the area to British monarchy as a part of dowry of the sister of Portuguese king when she married King Charles II of England. Um, by 1668, the control of this the control was again transferred to the East India Company, and by the early 19th century, the British had total control over Bombay by defeating Marathas. Now let us talk about the economic history of Bombay. Uh, After signing the Treaty of Basin and the Portuguese having taken control over the seven islands, it enabled them to establish trading outposts along the coast. The Portuguese had come only to secure spice trade for themselves. By the year 1570, Bombay's main trade was in coconut and coin. The island of Salsette also exported rice. The British East India Company received Bombay from the Crown for £10 per year, which they had to pay on 30th September of every year. The then governor of Bombay, Gerald Ongia, offered various inducements to the skilled workers to start their own business, and this resulted in migration of large number of Parsis, Gujarati Banias, Armenians, Jews, and others to Bombay. The East India Company then shifted its main holdings from Surat to Bombay, and with incoming of so many Indian and British merchants, Bombay's trade developed, and soon it was trading into cloth, ivory, lead, then sword blades, and it also started trading these things with other ports as well as Mecca and Basra. Coming to the 18th century, in the year 1735, shipbuilding industry was started in Bombay. This made the master shipbuilder Lauji Nasabanji to move from Surat to Bombay, where he built the first docks, which was the dry docks. Bombay began to grow into a major trading town. This led goldsmiths and ironsmiths and weavers to migrate to Bombay. Now, once when the Bombay was under British control, planning of city began. In 1780s, British started construction of roads, buildings, which created huge amount of jobs. And during this time, the Bombay also entered into opium trade, which turned it into prosperous and thriving port. As the Parsi merchants of Gujarat and Bombay entered this trade, it turned them into an affluent community. During the later half of the 19th century, the importance of Bombay as a center of cotton trade created a pool of wealth not only for British but for Indians as well. It was possible due to the completion of Kolaba Causeway, which resulted in the establishment of cotton exports in Kolaba. Much of the money generated from this was channelized into rebuilding the core of the town into a grand showpiece. Bombay Spinning and Weaving Company was the first cotton mill to be established, uh, where fine textiles were created and traded. Bombay became the world's biggest cotton trading market. After the Suez Canal was opened, Bombay became one of the biggest ports in the Arabian Sea for the ships going further in the east. This resulted in booming economy and population as well. There was a rapid increase in the number of mills, which resulted in migration of Marathi-speaking labor force from the Ghats. Later, this migration created problems as the accommodation was insufficient, which resulted in development of slums around the mills and the harbour. During this time, Asia's first stock exchange, the Bombay Stock Exchange, was established, which was enormous and led Bombay to becoming the financial hub aided by the textile market. And in 1888, the Victoria Terminus was completed, and Bombay also became the Western Railway hub. The 20th century began with the damage limitation exercise, as the city suffered through epidemics of plague. Several city planning agencies were set up, and the development of suburbs of Dadar, Matunga, and Sion took place to house about 2 lakh people. Indian movie empire embarked during this period. By 1925, electrified suburban trains were running in the city. In 1928, Board of Control for Cricket was established in India and headquartered in Mumbai. It was the richest sporting body in the cricketing world. The city became the cricketing mecca of India. In 1935, Reserve Bank of India was established in Bombay, and Bombay became the official financial capital of India. By 1980s, Indian movie industry overtook Hollywood in the number of productions, and the industry was named as Bollywood. During the time when Indian movie industry and cricketing sport was growing in India, the textile industry was going down the hill. By 1982, the Great Bombay Textile Strike ended the textile age of Bombay. Almost all mills shut down. Later, after the 1991 economic reforms, other industries contributed to the economy of India and Bombay. This was a brief snapshot of economic history of Mumbai, and thank you very much for watching.